Hello class, time for math. Go ahead and take out your counting charts. I believe the counting chart that you have is this one here where you have 1 through 100 and 101 through 200 right next to each other. That will be perfect because we're going to be jumping from this chart to the next chart today. We're going to start counting with number 15 and we're going to count by tens. Now remember, anytime we count by tens, all that changes is the tens column. So let's go ahead and mark the number 15. And we're going to go to 115. Ready? Begin. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. See that? Look at the ones column. All fives. And the tens column changed. Okay, jump over to the next chart. 105, 115. Good job. Next, we're going to count from 96 to 128. Now we're starting with 96, which is an even number. So we're going to be counting all even numbers. So let's start with 96. And we're going to go to 128, counting by twos. Begin. 96, 98, 100. Here we go. 102, 104, 106, 108, 110. 112, 114, 116, 118, 120, 122, 124, 126, 128. All right, one more. We're going to count backwards. Now we're going to start with 196. Which is here, circle 196, and we're going to count backwards to 100, let's see what it was, 182, which is here. Okay, here we go. 196, 194, 192, 190. Only the ones column is changing, more than the ones column is changing, but the ones column is where our pattern is. 6, 4, 2, 0. 188, 186, 184, 182. And this is the pattern we just followed. We were going backwards, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. All right. We are going to do something brand new today. Do you realize that in about a month and a half, you're going to be done with first grade and moving on to second grade? There's something in math that you're going to learn today that you're going to use for the rest of your life. Now, basically, everything you've learned in math, you're going to be using for the rest of your life. But this is a really big deal lesson. So to help us with this lesson, I want you to stand and we're going to do our ones and tens place cheer. Now we're only going to do the ones and tens place. So there will only be two movements. Tens to the left, ones to the right. Here we go. Ready? Tens to the left, ones to the right. Stand up, sit down, get it right. If you don't remember anything else today, remember this. Tens to the left, ones to the right. Tens to the left, ones to the right. Always start in the ones column when you add. Before we get into that really awesome lesson that I promised you, I want us to do something that I've always enjoyed doing with you, and that is guessing the number on my card. Now, if a number only has one digit, then the digit is going to be in the ones column and there won't be any in the tens column. Whatever is in the ones column, we count by ones. Let's count by threes to make this go faster. Ready? Begin. 3, 6, 9. So my number is 9. Okay, let's do this one. Whenever something is in the tens column, it has to be in a group of 10. So I don't have to count all of these bowling pins. I know that if it's in the tens column, it's a group of 10. So I can just call this 10. And then there's no ones, so my number is 10. 10 means one group of 10 and 0 ones. That is 10. All right, let's do this one, and let's do the little cheer I love. Ready? I don't know, but I've been told 10s are tall and 1s are small. First you add up all the 10s, 10, 20. Then the 1s go on the end, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. The number is 27. All right, let's do another one. I don't know, but I've been told 10s are tall and 1s are small. First you add up all the 10s, 10, 20, 30. That's 3 groups of 10. Then the 1s go on the end, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Ding, 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 36. I told you that in order for a number to be in the tens column, it has to be a group of 10. I have a bundle of straws here. Now to prove to you that everything in the tens column is bundled together in a group of 10, I'm going to take the rubber band off and count them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But to make it quicker, I'm going to wrap them in a rubber band, and anytime you see a group, you know you could just say 10. Now, let's look at what I have here in these bundles. This is my tens column, and this is my ones column. First, we add up all the 10s. 10, 20. Then the ones go on the end. Let's count them. 20. Here we go. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I have 2 10s and 7 1s. Have you ever played musical chairs? Of course you have. How does this game go? Well, obviously, there's a group of chairs, and the music plays, and there's one person that will not get a seat. And that person has to go sit somewhere else because they don't have a seat. Today, we're going to talk about carrying. When a number in the ones column gets to be a 2-digit number. Now, a 2-digit number is anything over 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are only 1 digit. They are only in the ones column. But starting with 10 and going all the way to 99, those are 2 digits, which means a 2-digit number has a number in the ones column and a digit in the tens column. Spell down. Okay, let's do a for example. For example, the number 10 has a 1 10 and 0 1s. The number 23 has 2 10s and 3 1s. A minute ago, we counted that I had 27 straws. That was 2 10s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 1s. That was 27. If I wanted to add 3 more straws to 27, let's see how many I would have then. 27 plus 3. 27, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. 10 is a two-digit number. It's a 1 and a 0. You cannot have a two-digit number in the ones column. Just like when the music stops, somebody won't get a chair. Somebody has to move out. So if I have 10 straws, only the digit that is in the ones column can stay. So let's look at the number 10. Here's the number 10. I'll erase this number. In the number 10, only the 0 is in the ones column. The 1 has to be carried over. So you cannot write 10 like this. You cannot do that. Only the digit to the right can stay. This one has to move over. So when it moves over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's one group of 10 that I'm going to move over. And in the number 10, there's 1 10 and 0 ones. So now that I moved it over, I have 0 ones. So 27 plus 3 was 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's see if I now have 30. Oh, I have 3 10s and 0 ones. That is the number 30. Now let's see what this looks like as a math problem. I'm going to add 47 plus 25. Now, we're doing something that's called carrying. So you're going to start to see on your paper a teeny tiny box. As you get older in math, this teeny tiny box will not always be there. Sometimes your math problem will just look like this. But for now, while you're learning to carry, you're going to have a teeny tiny box, and that's fine. Well, when you see a two-digit math problem, what do you already know? You already know that the 10s are to the left and the ones are to the right. You already know that 7 plus 5 is what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, 12 is a two-digit number. I am not allowed to write two digits in the ones column. That is not allowed. So in the number 12, which number can stay? Remember, 10's to the left, 1's to the right. The 2 can stay. The 1 must get carried to my teeny tiny box. Now, what do you already know? When you are adding the 10's column, you start with the highest number, which is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7. So 47 plus 25 is 72. That is carrying. That is adding two two-digit numbers and carrying. All right, we're going to put more practice to this on our workbook page. But before we get to our workbook page, I want to do a couple story problem questions with you. You ready? Got your thinking caps on? There were 5 ladybugs and 7 bumblebees. So our first number was 5. So let's write a 5 here. There were 5 ladybugs and our other number was 7. 7 bumblebees. Let's see what they want us to do with that. How many insects were there altogether? Altogether, is that an addition or a subtraction word? It's an addition word. 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. We should remember that from over here. Now, when we're just adding 5 plus 7 is 12, that is fine to just write 12 right there because we are not dealing with a two-digit carrying situation here. 5 plus 7 is still 12. All right, the next question is, Mike pitched 11 softballs to Rob. Our first number is 11. Rob hit 6 of them. He hit 6. How many did he not hit? We haven't had a question described like that before, but let's think about it. If we know he hit 6 and he started with 11, well, how many were left? How many did he not hit? That would be a subtraction question. So 11 minus 6. So 11, count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. He did not hit 5 of them. I hope you did a good job with that. How'd you do on your speed drill? Don't forget to write the number that you got correct on the other side. And let me just check. I believe that today was, yes, today was speed drill 4. So you should have finished up that speed drill. So send me a photo so that I could take a look at it. I would actually like a photo of the side that says how you did all week. So send me a picture of the side that says how well you did on speed drill 1, speed drill 2, speed drill 3, and speed drill 4. I want to see if you kept getting better and better. In my next video, we will do our workbook pages, which today is pages 267 and 268. So go ahead and get that, and you can write your name on the top once you have it. I'll be right back.